Juve, and I am one of the Women's Health Next Fitness Star finalists. Today we're going to go over 4 moves. We're going to do them for 50 seconds, and we're going to take a 10-second break. I'm excited to work out with you. Make sure that you're safe. You listen to your body. Stop if anything doesn't feel good. Let's get started. We're going to start with a warm-up. Warming up the body is really important, so just kind of move. Take your arms forward and back. We're going to go into some neck rolls. Just kind of get the cracks out. We're going to do a forward fold, just kind of forward fold down. And then go ahead and come up to a stand. We're going to take our arms out in front of us. We're going to lean back. Do it about 3 times. One more time. Good. Let's warm up those legs. We're just going to do some knee circles. This shouldn't hurt. Go the other way. And then if you are stable, we're going to do some ankle circles. If not, hold on to a wall. We're going to go about 3 each way. Good. Again, getting those cracks out. Just warming up for our 4 exercises that you can make easier or you can make tougher. All right, let's get started. We're going to start with a front squat. When we do a front squat, our toes are going to stay planted, our heels are going to stay planted, and we're going to sit back into our heels. Make sure that your knees do not come over your toes. We're going to go 50 seconds. You can use a bell or go without one. Let's go ahead and go. I'm going to grab my bell and I'm coming up. Start with me. 50 seconds is our goal. Make sure at the top you're squeezing your glutes nice and tight. You can move faster than me or slower. If you would like to, you can take the bell up. This will help get your core a little bit more. Or you can take that bell down. Don't go as low if you don't have the flexibility in your hips. Go ahead and put the bell down if that's uncomfortable. We just have a few more seconds here. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes nice and tight. And we're going to go ahead and go into an active rest or take a rest. I'm going to go into an active rest. I'm going to go about 10 seconds. I'm just moving side to side. Be careful of any tools that you have around you. Abs are nice and tight. Shake out everything or take a sip of water. This is the most important exercise with the kettlebell. We're going to go into a 2-hand swing. Okay, so it's just like that front squat, except we're going to take our kettlebell, we're going to take it between the legs and make sure we're above our knees. Let's go. So I'm going to take my bell, hike it back, and we're starting our 50 seconds here. I'm going to turn to the side here in a second. Keep swinging. You'll notice at the top, my glutes are engaged. That protects my back. My heels are planted. I have a slight bend to my knee, and it's like I'm hiking a football between my legs. I'm going to go to the front again. Notice my bell is above my knees, so I want you to pay attention to that important detail. Heels are planted, toes are planted. That's why we don't have shoes on. If you have shoes on, just make sure you keep those toes on the floor and the heels on the floor. We have a few more seconds here. Heart rate should be coming up. If it's not, you can swing a little higher. Make sure your form doesn't go. And always squeeze your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, and your calves. And we're going to put the bell down, go back into that active rest. Just move. Move. Take a sip of water if you need to. Do whatever you like. We're setting up for our next move, which is going to be a press. Since we're going 50 seconds, you're going to have to do 25 seconds on each arm. So we're going to go into a press. We're going to pick up the bell like we did in that front squat. We can use both hands. We're going to take it to a nice rack position. We're going to reach the bell up to the ceiling. We're going to go 25 seconds and we'll switch over to the other hand. Let's get started. So we're pressing the bell up. You'll notice my wrist is straight. As I take the bell, I'm reaching it to the ceiling and taking it to my ear. I'm engaging my abdominal muscles. I have my hand out to the side. I like it that way. If that feels uncomfortable to you, you can put it on your hip. Keep on going. our breathing, we're gonna breathe in and then out. And we're gonna pass it over. So now we're gonna start on the other arm, okay? We're gonna bring it up, we're at 25 seconds here. So my shoulder is down. There's a slight lift as it goes up to the ceiling, but make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders and make sure you're bringing it back down towards the chest. You can keep on moving as I give you instructions. We're gonna breathe in and then out at the top of the press. Hand can be on the hip. Make sure you're in a good alignment, neutral neck. And we're gonna go back into that active rest. We're gonna take that bell down just like we did in that squat position. And we're gonna either move if you wanna keep your heart rate up, or you can go ahead and stop, take a sip of water, and take a break. We're gonna go down to the floor next, okay? So we're now gonna go down to the mat. We're gonna work our abdominal muscles. We wanna be careful when we get down there, make sure we're safe. If you have other tools around you, go ahead and get them out of your way. Now we're gonna go into an abdominal move on the mat. So I wanna make sure that you're set up properly. We're gonna take the feet a little bit wider than shoulder width. We're gonna lay down, rolling back, pushing our back into the mat, making sure we're in a good alignment. Then we're gonna grab our kettlebell with both hands for safety. We're gonna bring it up over our chest area, make sure it's not over your face, and we're gonna go into a quarter get up. So all I'm doing is reaching my arm up to the ceiling. I'm starting your 25 seconds now. So all that's coming off the mat is my shoulder blade, and I'm trying to really push my lower back into the floor. I have my hand out to the side, but if you felt like your kettlebell was unstable, you could hold your kettlebell, or you could hold your neck. We just have a few more seconds here, and we're gonna switch over. So I'm gonna take this kettlebell down now. Take that bell around our head. We're gonna make sure we're safe with it. We're gonna grab it into the other arm. We're gonna make sure we bring it up nice and safe, and we're gonna start that quarter crunch, quarter get up, whatever you wanna call it, just safe with it. We're just making sure we get into the obliques. Our wrist, our elbow, and our shoulder are aligned. If I was feeling like this was too heavy, I could grab it with my other hand, and I can always hold my neck for safety. And remember, you can always do these moves with a free weight or no weight at all if you're just starting out. Good, I'm gonna safely bring this kettlebell down. I'm gonna take it over to the side, and we're gonna go into our cool down. We're gonna go into our cool down. If you love those 4 moves, I highly recommend that you do them 3 to 5 more times. If you're ready to cool down with me, we're gonna go into those neck circles again. So we're gonna go full circles. We're gonna do about 2 to 3 each side. And then we're gonna go ahead and go into shoulder circles. So I'm gonna take my shoulders up to my ears, really big circles, both ways. And then I'm gonna put one hand down, I'm gonna reach my hand over my head, get a nice side stretch, and then we go the other side, stretch it over. Good, I'm gonna take both feet out in front of me, I'm gonna go a flex butt, and I'm gonna go ahead and take my chest back, and then I'm gonna round down. And the last thing I'm gonna do is take my feet out to the side, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do some core circles. So I'm just moving forward to back. And you are done. Thank you so much for going through the 4 moves with me. I highly recommend that you repeat those. Those are a full body workout. Even though it was just 4 moves, it will get you results. Please go to The Next Fitness Star and vote for Dina Juve.